Every Christmas season, Christians honor the birth of Jesus by putting up nativity scenes. The Gospels record the first visitors to the stable as humble shepherds. St. Mary's Mission Museum in Stevensville last week unveiled a new exhibit. It's more than 150 years old. In our Montana Moment, Kevin Mackey with The Shepherds of Tin.
Father Anthony Ravalli painted these images on tin as part of a nativity scene, probably in 1866 or soon after. This is the first time, at least in many years, that the public has had a chance to see them.
According to the Bible, they're the shepherds that come to see Jesus. They're the first ones that learned that the Savior is in Bethlehem, and they were guided by the star to pay homage.
The artwork is on permanent loan from the USA West Society of Jesus. Members of the society are known as Jesuits. The shepherds and a king are background characters. It's a partial nativity. Jesus, Mary, and Joseph are missing. Maybe that makes the story even more compelling.
They're just beautiful, and you can picture where Mary and Joseph would be because they're looking towards the center. Even the sheep is looking towards the center.
Father Craig Hightower is pastor of St. Francis Xavier Church in Missoula.
The manger and Mary and Joseph and the infant child have been lost to history.
But Father Hightower remembers these figures at the Jesuit novitiate in Portland, Oregon.
It was in what we called the Ravalli room, so they're hanging on the wall.
When the novitiate moved to Los Angeles, Father Ravalli's figures went into storage. Father Hightower knew exactly where they belonged.
And we were able to get them back here in Montana just a few months ago, and we loaned them to St. Mary's because that's where Father Ravalli was, and that's where he ministered most of the time.
It was a special gift.
Special because Father Ravalli, you know, our county is named after him, and as you can see, his talent is just remarkable.
Father Ravalli is what we today would call a true Renaissance man. Throughout history, he's become known as not only a priest and a missionary, but a doctor, surgeon, pharmacist, architect, engineer, inventor, sculptor, artist, carpenter, mechanic, and so on, and did all of it exceedingly well.
The Italian-born priest came to Montana in 1845.
The Jesuits came to Montana at the invitation of the Salish people,
as well as their Nez Perce allies. The Jesuits were known as the Black Robes. Here at the mission, Father Ravalli's many accomplishments are evident everywhere you look. You see just how much impact he had on his community. He was a tireless worker. He built this mission. He built everything on the altar, everything, the carvings, the sculptures.
He started with the altar railing in this design. He built the altar, the tabernacles, the blue, gold, and white structure in the center, the alcove, the archwork with all the decorative design.
From his indigenous friends, he learned how to mix his own paints using natural ingredients like huckleberries. This is the last standing apple tree from an orchard he planted. He was a doctor.
One of the challenges that he had upon arriving in North America was working with different Native American tribes and learning all the medicinal plants and practices that the various tribes did so that he could see about incorporating those into his treatment as well.
He brought smallpox vaccine from Europe to help curb outbreaks that devastated entire tribes of indigenous people.
And upon arriving here, he inoculated as many Salish Indians as he could and ultimately saved a lot of lives.
This is a drive-up window in his pharmacy. Patients, both native and non-native, could ride their horses up to get prescriptions.
Walgreens and CVS had no idea that Father Ravalli invented the drive-through.
Father Hightower says there may be more Ravalli artifacts on the way.
The other thing that we have that we're trying to get back, which is at the archives in St. Louis now, is Father Ravalli's gun. You know, a muzzle loader of all things.
Father Ravalli is buried in St. Mary's Cemetery among his beloved Salish people.
Well, I think he left a legacy of respect, left a legacy of healing,
and a legacy and mystery of an incomplete nativity scene to celebrate the Christmas season. St. Mary's Mission Museum is open from mid-April to mid-October. Kevin Mackey, NBC, Montana.